If you're not used to my channel, you haven't been here before. Right now on my channel, I do walk and talks and occasional reviews of a sort. Show off my garden, I show off everyday life, that sort of thing. Never getting too personal that I could have any issues from it. So here we got tomato plants growing. Hi, buddy. And here we're supposed to have some flowers growing eventually, but I don't see anything happening in that way. That's okay. Over here I have my big garden plot. Nice rich soil. Hopefully things will spring up within the next month or so. We shall see. But it is walk and talk time. I'm going to try to not have my phone zap me out after I get away from the Wi-Fi area. This is my part of my yard where I head off down my beaten path. I always show people what I'm wearing before I start walking. I don't know why, it's just a thing that I do. So today I have on my lacy top right here, and I got my green froggy with the hearts pants on, pajama pants, because don't care, I'm just going for a walk. See Bowie over there? That's my Bobo man. He's my beautiful boy cat, my fluffy one, my only fluffy one I have left. Uh, and the rest are thin-haired ones. My other ones are Maverick and Mimi, who thinks she has to follow me everywhere. She's right here. Show you. See, there she is. There's my feet. She's that close. She thinks she's going for the walk too. All right, so walk and talk time. So today I plan on watching a docu-series called Shiny Happy People. It is about Bill Gothard, which is claims to be a Christian and teaches people how to train their children to follow God. I was raised in it part of my life and raised my children very much the same way. Now that I'm an adult and I can look back, I have regrets. I know that the people that raised me will oppose this, and that's okay. We're allowed to have our own opinions. There was a lot of abuses that resulted from being trained in that way, and I will be doing uploads or an upload about that. Hold on, I'll show you these geese flying overhead in V formation. Anyway, this walk and talk today is going to be a rather leisurely one as I threw out my hip or whatever I did with my muscle in my right back area. I'm trying to take it very easy on that muscle, but I really want to get out and walk still. So it's just going to be a very slow pace walk. Probably more talk than walk, most likely. Especially if people talk to me. Feel free to, if you're in here, new or typical person that comes in here, feel free to talk to me, ask me questions, engage me in conversation. Otherwise, if I don't have something to say, as is common in conversation, I won't say anything. I'll just keep walking. My aim is to have a 30-minute walk today, but we shall see. So far, as long as I walk nice and calm, my back is not seizing and it just really bothers my heart. I just want to be with her, but I know I have to walk. So I'll come back and love on her when I get back. The reason she's all for me, thinking that I'm leaving her every time, like forever. I never do. But she really gets upset when she sees me disappear into the sunset, or sunrise in this case. Ooh, that sun is like really bright in my eyes right now. See it coming up over there? Isn't that pretty? Beautiful sunrise. Thank you, Father Yahweh, which is the name of our Creator. for this beautiful sunrise in the sky. So lovely in this early morning walk. There's Mimi with her meow. I'll be back, Meech. Hang in there, girl. She's like that little black speck back there. Just going meow, meow. She's upset. She will be okay. Okay, anyway. Oh, beautiful day today. Beautiful morning. Peaceful. Calm. Birds are singing. Lots of birds are singing. Hear them from all directions. Especially over there. There's a big tree over there. Lots of birds like to go in that tree. Oh, just take a nice deep breath and breathe in all the fresh air. As I hear somebody starting up some kind of I don't know what they're starting up. Something to pollute the air with, I'm sure. Oh well, what are you going to do? We got to get around and do what we got to do, right? So we need to use lawnmowers and cars and equipment that puts a little bit of yuck into the air. I feel like there's something in my shoe. I'm going to have to check my shoe before it keeps digging me in the foot. Hold on. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, there was something in my shoe. I don't know what it was. Some kind of white speck of something. Oh, that's better. There we go. So last night, I went out to eat with the people that I work with. We went to a restaurant called Los Agaves, Mexican restaurant. I did post, I think, a picture of what was served to me. Not what I ate, but what was served to me. I didn't post what I ate. It was just a big thing of chips in a basket. I probably ate half a basket of chips myself because they had us order our drinks, which I don't drink. So I didn't drink. I just watched everybody else drink, and I could see almost exactly when that drink took effect inside them because they all just started, I don't know, their conversation changed. And one of the people was like just kind of almost dopey, I guess you'd say. Not extremely, but noticeably dopey once that alcohol kicked in. And I was like, what a shame, because we could have had such a lively conversation that made sense to me. But now we're just going to have to talk about dopey stuff. It's sad to me. I don't know. I'm not a drinker. I think alcohol is a huge problem. Even casual drinking, as they call it, or social drinking, I don't like it. I'm very much against. So I guess be glad I'm not the president of the United States, although I would be vetoed right out of office if I even posed something saying I'm anti-alcohol, other than maybe a sip of wine or something occasionally. I am very much anti-social drinking. I think it's dumb. I think it makes people act totally different than what they were before they started drinking. And I'm speaking from experience. My daughters drank and drink, and I don't see a purpose in it. I think you can have just as pleasant, if not more of a pleasant of time, without using alcohol amongst you. My opinion, and I'm going to stick to that opinion. I just have always had a problem with people that use any form of substance that can be mind altering and conversation altering and personality altering, and I think alcohol is in excess. Not talking about a sip of wine. I'm talking about these people that order these mixed drinks in the big cups with the umbrellas and the poofy whipped cream, known as margaritas, daiquiris, whatever. I don't see a purpose in it. And it just kind of turns off my opinion about you real quickly. I like dealing with people that are in full possession of their mental faculties and their communication faculties. So that makes me very unpopular, I'm sure. I don't care. It's my opinion. You don't have to follow my opinion, and most people don't, and I'm fine with that. I just don't make a habit of hanging around people that do that. So, and you can say, well, Jesus ate with sinners. Well, good for Jesus. I'm not him. Um, I'm not comfortable with it. I like my friends or people that I'm going to spend my time with to give me who they really are, not who they are under the influence of something. Again, just my opinion. That's my disclaimer. Just my opinion. So, but you, of course, have your opinion and you can oppose me and you will, and that's fine. I'm still sticking to what I said. And maybe there are other people that feel the same way. Maybe there are people out there in this world that enjoy having a good time with their friends without the use of substances in the midst of it. I hope there are. There might even be some countries or places where alcohol isn't even a thing. It's not available. I don't know about that, but there's got to be somewhere in the world where it's not, and people just value time together for that time together with their friends. Oh well, I'm eccentric and weird. I know, I always have been. I'm very much a rebel against what society calls the norm, or the whole everybody's doing it so I have to do it type thing, or oh, I can't wait till I'm 21 and I can drink. No, very much against that. So, many of you might feel the world would be a better place without me in it, because I oppose pretty much all the things you think are you having fun. And one day I won't be in it, and you can have all the fun you want, because I won't be there to oppose it or say anything about it. And I won't really care at that point, because I'll be wherever I am. But for now, while I'm alive and in the world and living here and have to see this kind of stuff and experience it, I'm going to have an opinion about it, and that's my opinion. And goes into the tabernacle. Huh? What? What goes into the tabernacle? Are you going to say because Jewish people have wine and stuff like that? Is that what you're going after here, Gladys? Because yes, I know that's true. And like I said, I don't have complete opposition against a teeny bit of wine. I'm talking about mixed drinks here that are highly, in my opinion, again, unnecessary. And if you're in my company, very much unwanted. So that's that. Anyway, I don't know why I got off on that rant. Probably because the people around me were drinking yesterday. And they just couldn't wait to go out to eat so we could have drinks. Ooh, do they serve drinks there? I mean, it's just like, I don't know what it reminds me of. It just bothers me to hear people even say that. I hate it. And I guess a big reason I hate it is because my best friend was killed because of that. She drank herself to death, basically. My stepdad smoked himself to death, cigarettes. His brain literally shrunk physically in his head. Do you have a right to do that? Oh, yes, of course, you have a right. Doesn't mean I have to like it or that I have to say I like it. So I'm saying I don't. There you go. Anyway, this is Dee Dee's rant morning, apparently, against alcohol and cigarettes. I never know what I'm going to talk about till I start walking and talking. Plus, if nobody's talking to me, I just come up with ideas. Not trying to be popular with anybody, honestly. Those days are gone. The Delusion Dispeller channel, getting tons and tons of views, are gone because I did that during the Chris Watts stuff. And if that's what it takes to give me views and make my channel become like super relevant or super important to anybody, then I'd rather not have hardly any views, because if 3 people's deaths are what it took to elevate my channel to raise the views or the subscribers, that's not something I'm proud of in the least. I would much rather have have views from something that was worthwhile, that was helping people, not something that was macabre and disgusting and disturbing. Anyway, of course, thanks to some people on here, I lost most of those subscribers and a lot of the views. So kind of back to almost where I started, maybe a little bit higher than where I started. And I'm okay with that. I'm not in competition with anybody or even with myself. I just come on here because it's a platform, because it's a place where people can hear, and people tell me they want me to come on. So it also saves me lengthy phone calls with individuals, if you think about it. A lot of the people that watch me, many of them probably would love to get into a phone conversation with me. But phone conversations take up precious time that I don't have a lot of. So this is my way of kind of communicating with everybody all at once and saving on the phone calls, if that makes sense. And whether it does or not, that's kind of what I use YouTube for. Saves me phone calls, which frees up my day for other things I need to or want to do. Like journaling, like I'm going to do when I'm done with this walk and talk stuff. I might do some laundry sorting, because at some point I'm going to wash some more clothes. But at any rate, it frees up my time to just come on here and do one main video. Plus, sometimes I give valuable information that helps people, so yeah. I mean, I guess if I didn't have YouTube or any type of way of putting out my messages or my information out there, I probably would write like that. But that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort and energy that, frankly, I don't have and don't want to have. More stuff in my shoe. The drinks are strong with Phil. Well, I don't hang out with Phil very much. I visit his room occasionally. I definitely don't visit rooms when people are already drunk. I will not do that. That's extremely offensive to me. Not that they're supposed to be trying to please me in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, it's offensive. I don't like it. Gladys, how do you know what Phil does? How do you know? Do you live with him? Does he take his camera on YouTube and get drunk and then go to church? How do you know? You don't know that. You're making assumptions. I don't know that either, and I don't want to know that. I'm glad I don't know about all of y'all's life, because I probably wouldn't be in favor of a lot of what many people on here do. And I'd be offended all the time. So it's basically better that I just live my own quiet life over here, come onto YouTube occasionally, and move on after that. Honestly, I don't half the time watch other channels to see what they think of me either. And my foster mom always told me, it's none of my business what you think of me or what you say about me. So I kind of espouse to that a little bit. I don't really need to know. And it usually doesn't benefit me to know that, especially because most of the time it's something negative about me. And by the way, I'm not saying I'm opposed to the human beings as human beings. I am saying I am opposed to the actual act of drinking or addiction or anything like that. And I don't even know what liquid D is, Gladys. That's how not into the drinking world I am. I don't know what that is. No clue. And I'm not responsible for him or anybody else on here. I'm just giving a general opinion. I can't stop him from drinking. I can't stop anybody from drinking. Couldn't stop my coworkers from drinking. What am I going to do? Stand up, pound on the table and say, no, waiter, don't bring them drinks. Because it offends me and I don't want them drinking in my presence. Psh, that'd be a quick ticket to them telling people not to rehire me back. I'm not stupid. I won't do stuff like that. Okay, hold on. So no, I have no clout to tell Phil or anybody else what they can and can't do, nor would I care to do so. So I'm not sure why you're even saying this stuff. Okay. Gladys, like I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't go in his room. I think the last time I was in Phil's room was maybe last week, possibly. 2 weeks ago, maybe. I don't remember. It's not a room I go to every night. I don't like the topic matter being discussed most of the time, and it's generally a bunch of people fighting about something or another. So, and a lot of the other rooms are just, in my opinion, inappropriate, talking about things that ought to stay behind bedroom doors between a husband and a wife. So it's not my thing. Not places I frequent or hang with people at. I have my own people that I hang with that are whole food plant-based, and we talk about food, and we talk about exercise and goals and, healthy things that further our lives. We don't waste our time on frivolities. Wow. Has it seriously been over 20 minutes already? That's awesome. I don't feel like I walked that much, but I guess I did. Hi, Meech. Yeah, and sometimes we talk about our pets, too. Meech, you're in the middle of the street. You need to get out of the street, girl. Get out of the street. This is the long road I'm walking down. Bobo, what are you doing here? Bowie. Come on. Come on, guys. You should not be walking over here. Naughty cats. They just want to be with mommy. They're probably confused as to why I'm home today. Usually I'd be up getting ready for work. I'm sure Michi would say good morning if she could talk, Gladys. And please don't take offense, Gladys. I'm not trying to sound offensive to you about what you experienced with Phil or anything else. I don't know anything about it. I'm just really not interested what they do over there. And if I am, I'll go over there and find out, And by the way, Beaux is Beaux. Beaux. It's a French word for beauty. A little different when he was born, and we were going to adopt him in as our own from Erin, the lady that has the kittens, like 5 of which got shot with guns at her trailer court. So yeah, anyway. Thankfully, we have our, nobody's gonna harm if we can help it. We don't live in a trailer court where there's people that think kittens are target practice. Seriously. It's absolutely cruel. I'm walking a little fast, so I'm going to slow down a little. It's just habit. I get out and my feet just want to go fast. Anyway. Taking a few deep breaths here in this beautiful air. It's starting to get warm. The sun is up now. Pretty bright behind the trees. And I'll start getting really warm and hot and uncomfortable. So it's good I'm only walking for 30 minutes, and it's good I did it as early as I did, because it'll be over with before I know it. Pepe is French. Yeah, so you're talking about Pepe the Frog. I know it's French. I've done my studies on Pepe the Frog too. Or is Pepe a toad? I can't remember. There's a lot of words that are French. But I knew that Bo was going to be a long-haired cat, which to me is beautiful. I love long-haired kitties. I like the short-haired ones too. I just love them based on their personality and, and the fact that they belong to me in my house. Yes, Pepe Le Pew. Yeah. Skunk, right? Or was he just in love with a skunk? I can't remember. I remember the cartoon though. Pepe Le Pew. And he used to talk French to I think he was a skunk, and there was a kitty cat that was a female. And he was very romantically attracted to the kitty cat. And he would squeeze her and she'd be like this with her arms all up near her ears, kind of like smushed and trying to get out of his grasp. And she would eventually squirm out of his grasp. And he'd be kissing her like that. I remember that cartoon. Pepe Le Pew. That was a cute cartoon. Yep, I'm old enough to remember that sort of thing. The skunk in love with the kitty cat. Meet me, I'm coming, girl. It does feel good to get out walking again, though. I think the really hot days will be out of that. I might just stay in the house and walk and play. But it definitely feels hard with the sun up. I'm starting to get tired and sweaty. Where are you going? Where are you going, Meet Me? Sorry about that. The phone decided to zap out on me again, like it does. Showing you guys my legs walking, just so you know for sure that I'm walking, in case you ever wondered, is Dee Dee faking it? Is she sitting in a wheelchair or something, strolling down the street saying she's walking? Nope. I'm actually... Somebody just throws their nasty garbage there. We have street cleaners that take care of that stuff. I would pick it up, but I don't really have anywhere to throw it right away. And with certain viruses going around and stuff, I don't dare touch things that other people eat off of or, handle in that way. I'm a bit of a germaphobe ever since I got sick, so be careful about that. If I had gloves on, I would pick it up and throw it out, but I don't have gloves on, so. All right, we are almost back home for the home stretch. Then I'm gonna go in, gonna relax a little bit, and do what I want to do today. It's my rest day. It's my day to chill. I did see some cute stencils that I might use on my cupboards after I paint them eventually. Probably going to be painting them like a dark gray or maybe a navy blue. I don't know. Something that's not going to show up the dirt so much and give me time in between to wipe down the cupboards. So it'll probably be like a dark gray and then some stencils. Your first sparkly. Look at how your first sparkles. She must have been out when it was starting to drizzle a little bit. I'll keep the phone turned around this way while I walk up my driveway so you guys can watch Mimi take the walk with me. Ugh, Meech, I don't know how you don't get worn out, girl. You just go, go, go when I'm ready to drop. Well, we are at my driveway now. Gonna walk up my driveway. And then I'll say fond adios, adieu to everybody. And get my day started. Probably be contacting Amber to read Job with her and discuss Job. And then doing what I want to do. Lead the way, Meech. Lead the way, girl. Keep going, Meech. All right. Maybe she's not going to lead the way. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Gladys, for coming in and talking with me. At least I can count on you. Although, I always think I know who you are. And I'm not really sure if you are that person, why you are visiting my room other than to trip me up and get me to say something that you can then record later. Or maybe pass on to Biffel or some of the other clip channels. I've seen my picture come up on there and some of the things I say and do. So I know it happens. And I know in order to do that, the easiest way is to come in and engage me and get me to say something that you can use later. I don't know if you're doing that. I hope you're not. I hope you're actually somebody that is an individual that is not connected or associated in any way, shape, or form with those that enjoy poking fun and smearing. But if you are, I forgive you anyway. Whew, man. Okay, y'all. I am officially tired and done with my walk. It is 33 minutes and counting. So have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Very soon, hopefully, I will be making some videos about the Bill Gothard cult. As far as I'm concerned, that's what it is. And I'll get your opinions on that, I'm sure, once I post stuff. Here's my garden, everybody. Nothing's come up yet. I'll keep you informed as it does. Hi, Mav. And there's Mav. I'm going to go in and finish feeding the cats and do what I need to do. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom. And see you next time. Be blessed. Wow.